So I'm scrolling through my YouTube videos and someone made this comment, my mom is really skinny and she eats sugar. So what's up with that? So let's do a video on that topic. Being overweight is only one of the effects of consuming sugar and refined carbohydrates. There's something called skinny fat. And there's two different terms that describe skinny fat. One is TOFI, which stands for thin on the outside, fat on the inside. Many people who are skinny, yet they're consuming a lot of sugar, have a fatty liver. And unless you do an ultrasound, you're not going to necessarily pick it up. It doesn't always show up in a large gut. It might be a smaller little pooch. Then you have another condition called MONW, metabolically obese, but with the normal weight. Okay? A really important test to really pick this up if someone's consuming sugar is to have them do an A1C test, which would measure the average amount of sugar over a period of 3 months. And it should really be below 5.5-ish, but a lot of times it'll be like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that just tells you the person is going right into diabetes, if not already there. Another test is the CAC test, coronary artery calcification test. It's a very quick test, very important. It is one of the best tests to predict mortality from all causes, and it picks up how much calcium is clogging up the coronary artery on your heart, which is a direct effect of consuming sugar. And then HOMA-IR. This is an insulin resistance test. Very few doctors even know about it, but this would actually pick up insulin resistance, and also if you're going right into diabetes eventually. Could take some time. Diabetes takes maybe 15, 20, even 30 years before it develops. So you start here, and then you end up years later with this situation. So it might not show up on the outside, but your liver starts to becoming fatty, inflamed, and eventually cirrhosis. It affects the brain. There's studies that show it starts to affect dementia, forgetfulness, cognitive problems. Also, clots, clogged arteries of the heart, the eyes, cataracts, glaucoma, loss of vision, macular degeneration, and kidney problems. They start developing high blood pressure, things like that. And there are actually 3 million skinny diabetics in the USA. So just because someone is skinny doesn't mean they're healthy. Thanks for watching. So what country in the world consumes the most sugar? United Arab Emirates. That's right. Now, the data that I'm going to share with you is from the year 2017. I could not find the current numbers. Maybe it's changed a little bit, but check this out. In 2017, the UAE consumed 1,855,000 metric tons of sugar. That is 1,855,000,000 kilograms of sugar. Now, 1,000 metric tons equals 1 million kilograms. And the population is a little over 9 million people. That equates to an average citizen of 195.6 kilograms per year of sugar. That is a half a kilogram, or a little more than a pound of sugar every single day. Now, if we compare that to the amount of sugar consumed for a US citizen, that's only 33.8 kilograms. So as you can see, the amount of sugar that's consumed in the UAE is literally off the chart. So let's take a look at a day of what you would eat to reach that amount. Let's say, for example, we consumed a chocolate bar or part of it, which is about 100 grams of chocolate, giving you about 50 grams of sugar. And then we added 2 cups of ice cream, 100 grams of sugar. And then 1 breakfast sandwich gave you 50 grams of sugar. For lunch, you had 2 burgers, another 100 grams of sugar. And then for dinner, we had 2 slices of pizza, another 100 grams of sugar. And then through the day, you're drinking about 1 liter of Coca-Cola, another 100 grams of sugar, totaling 500 grams, which is a half a kilogram or a little more than 1 pound of sugar every single day. And this explains why literally 1/3 of their population is severely overweight. Not to mention the massive amount of diabetes that is spreading around that country. Now, if you're from the Middle East and you're watching this right now, I just wanted to let you know we have an Arabic YouTube channel that you can learn how to transition from this high carb diet to a low carb diet in a very nice transition and really take your health to the next level. I put a special link down below so you can find the channel and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Hey, before you leave, I just wanted to give you a little quick history on some of the books that I wrote. This was one of the first books. It's called Dr. Berg Body Shapes. It was my attempt at writing about body types. What was very interesting about this book is I actually did all the images myself. Don't ask me why. They look actually not quite as professional as some of the images that I have in the new book. But anyway, this is my first attempt right here called Dr. Berg's Body Shape Diets. And then I wrote a book more extensive called The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. I don't even have a copy anymore, actually, because it's outdated. The next book, I put about 1,000 hours into this one right here called The New Body Type Guide. Major updates on the body types. I put a lot of energy into this. It has professional images, graphics, all sorts of things. Now, the problem with this book is it doesn't really describe what this is really about. Body types are only a small portion of what's in this book. And that's why I changed the name to the Healthy Keto Plan, okay? If you happen to have this book, you don't really need this book because there's only very, very minor updates. But if you don't have this, you need to get this one right here. This book goes into every single detail that you would ever want to know about. It goes into the 7 principles of fat burning. It goes into hormones, the body types, the basic keto plan. It goes into intermittent fasting. I talk about the 10 fat burning triggers and blockers and fat burning strategies with a lot of details in every single chapter. I go into body issues that interfere with losing weight. There's very few people that just have a weight problem. They have a lot of body issues, whether it's sleeping problems, stress problems, inflammation, menopause. I cover that extensively in this book. Then I talk about how to get rid of stress, and I show you a technique. Then I get into exercising. And then I have a lot of really good recipes in this book as well. So this is a good reference guide. On my website, if you get this book, you get this one free. It's called Healthy Keto and Intermittent Fasting. This is the shortcut, quick guide to this book. And the reason I created this book is to have you, within 45 minutes, learn how to do keto, okay, in intermittent fasting, exactly what you need to do. Then you can fill in the blanks with this book right here. So right now I'm doing a special. If you get this book, you get this one totally free, or you can go to Amazon and get these individually. So I just want to clarify the difference between this book and this updated one right here. If you don't have this, you need to get this right here. That way you can get the exact correct information to do it healthily.